right to think that this was a ginormous breakfast. But come on, we are Sunday, we have to enjoy life. And I also have take another muffin. Who knows, maybe a little hunger during the day. Now I'm going to head to the skate park, and the thing is, I set up kind of a meeting with a subscriber that I have never seen. Don't know if he's going to show up or not, because it was like in the comment on YouTube. So we are going to head to the park right now. I set up the meeting like at 11:30, so we are just a bit before 11 right now. How the park is going to be open, because it opens at 11 normally, but you know, like it's normally. Landscape that's just, let me tell you something, driving in the snow is one of the scariest and most beautiful experience that I had in my entire life. It was like, I don't know, a bit less than 2 o'clock, and my friend Vincent came like in the park and telling me like it's snowing outside, like just like it's real snowing. And so we took some snacks, we had just talking a bit, and I was just seeing the snow growing up. I mean, not properly on the ground, a bit on the ground, because like the skate park is in an area where there's no traffic, so obviously there's snow that stays on the ground. But dang, it was snowing, like properly snowing, just not only a few drops, like snowing. And I had two options, like basically wait until it stops, if it stops one day. No, I had three options. Wait until it stops, which I didn't know when it was supposed to happen. And the second option is just leaving the bike there, like continue my session, and just take the bus to come back home. But goddamn, I have to go work, you know, and with the bus it's just not possible. And then it was an option that I choose, which was, now, if I'm very careful, I can still make it home. And it's why there are no footage of snow, I want to say snow falling from the sky. It's why there are no footage for that, or a t-shirt from it. Just, I grabbed all my shit, put it on my as fast as I could, and I drove home. Now, let me tell you something. I know this is going to be lack of content, and a few vloggers, probably the best vlogger out there, the most known one, will have filmed that situation. Now, I love vlogging, I love it, really, it's something I love skateboarding, I wanted really to skate more today, but in this situation, I have to care about myself. I want to stay alive. Sorry, yeah, that's the thing, I was too busy trying to survive. No, okay, now I'm not dragging out. It was not that situation or anything, but it's dangerous driving a motorcycle on this condition. A car is already dangerous on this situation. Imagine a bike. If you're a biker and you know what I'm talking about, and you probably think that I'm crazy, and I'm not going to lie, it's probably half true. The thing is, and I'm going to dive a little bit more in that story. So all the landscape was really snowy, with like really proper white, no space for other color, you know, everything was covered by snow. And honestly I had luck because mainly main of the road there is no snow on it. Of course it was like 0 or -1 something, so a lot of possibilities to have ice on the road. I drove really carefully, like really carefully, and I made it home. So there were a few parts of the road where there was snow, like proper snow on the road. But as I live in Luxembourg, I have the chance that they put a lot of salt on the road, so it didn't really last. Also, I use roads where there are a lot of traffic, so there were a lot of probabilities, I guess, that the snow doesn't stay on the ground because the temperature of the ground is hotter than the actual outside temperature, if you know what I mean. And yeah, so I just stopped it on the side of the road, on a road that was not that far from where I live. I've made most of the drive and I was like, okay, now I think I can stop. Just quickly showing around what the heck is happening to me. And one, it was really beautiful. I wish I had filmed it with the RX 100. But even if it isn't that far, you have to stay focused on the road. If you take a break, at least in my situation, if I take a break of really focusing, you know, I didn't focus that much on the road since I did a 12-hour go-kart race. And it's why I actually love driving in difficult conditions. It might be really stupid to say that, but like, you have to be careful. Of course you have to be careful every time you drive, but depending on the situation you are a bit more, a bit less. And that's like extreme situation that I love. So I love driving when when it's there fog, when there is rain. And yeah, am I crazy? Probably. Anyway, it's also in my native language, that is French. We have an expression that is faire court avec sa machine, which basically means there's you, there's the bike. That's not happening. It's only one thing. It's like your body doesn't stop to your leg anymore. It continues to the end of the tire, and every sensation that the tire gives you, you feel it like it's a part of your body, and it's just like, it's a crazy feeling. It's why people love bike and cars so much. It's when they can give you something as crazy. It's just unbelievable and indescribable. Now, well, that was my experience of driving while it was heavily snowing. I just want to be, yeah, fantastic. I just want to be, oh, come on! I just want to do a quick shout out, because it's a thing that I do on my channel here, if you knew. I want to shout out Gary again for the 50 revert, because it's partly because of him that I learned it. And Stephanie something, it will be very long screen, I'm really sorry I can't pronounce your Instagram name, page, whatever. Because actually it's when I saw this, she has a unique backfire revert in around. It's something I really definitely want to learn, but a way to get there is to learn the 50 revert. So it actually funny, because Gary like learned it like 2 sessions ago, and I was like, come on, this is not going to happen. So the trick that I was talking about changed to I need to learn it once in my life, to I need to learn it right now. Well, on this, oh my god, I can't talk. It's just like, it's the downside of being so focused. Like you are in your thing, but when it stops, you have energy, and then it just stop. I mean, oh come on, guys, take care. See you next time. I just can't talk.